Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video we would be seeing on how we can read CSV files and how we can handle corrupt records in CSV files and almost all like everything what we can do on a high level in DuckDB with the CSV files. So if you want to query a CSV file directly, if it is in the any path, you can just pass that path between these quotes and you can directly query it. Select star from and it will read it, and it infers the schema and everything, the data types and everything when you do this. In case if you want to explicitly pass the data types and everything and the delimiter and everything, then you have to use the read CSV method. Select star from read CSV, the path of the CSV file, delimiter, header is there or not true, and the columns and the data types of those columns, in case if you want to explicitly pass this one way. And you can load the data into a table. Like first I'm just creating a table and then I'm using copy user data, this table name from data.csv. Directly this data.csv will be loaded into this user data table. See, when I query, I got the output. That's it. And you can directly create the table without using the create DDL statement as well. Create table, the table name as select star from the CSV file. So it has created the table user data 2. That's it. So now we have seen the copying the data from CSV file to a table, right? So now let's see how we can copy the data from table to a CSV file. If you see, copy the table name to the CSV file with header yes, and delimiter is what I have given here. So if you see, I've just exited the DuckDB, and when I do cat user data 2.csv, it is delimited with this special character, and I got the data. And also we have a method called sniff CSV, and when you use that method, you will get every detailed information about that CSV file. So I can just use that method and pass the path of the CSV file. So it returns the metadata and everything. So what is the delimiter, what is the codes, what is the date format we have, and also there is a special column called prompt. We'll see that. So we can use the sniff CSV method also to get everything about the CSV file. Now I'm just setting the mode as line so that the output will be in the one line. So if you see, I'm just selecting the prompt from sniff CSV and the path. So I'm just selecting this particular column, and the output of this column is this one. If you see, it has the columns, the data types, the delimiter and everything, the path and everything. So this is one way to get the information about the CSV file. And if you see, I have a file called error-data.csv, inside which I have like two columns, ID and name, and in this second record is a corrupt record. It has a instead of 2, it has TWO. So let's see how we can handle these kind of data in DuckDB. Now when I read it, it read properly because it has inferred this as a varchar, this particular column. But in case if you want to explicitly make it as a integer, it should throw an error. If you see, select star from read CSV, the path, and I'm just explicitly passing the data types. If it is passed as int, it throws an error immediately. So now we have a technique to exclude those kind of records as well. If you see, select star from read CSV, the same path, same the column names and the data types, and if you pass this ignore error equal to 2, it ignores those kind of corrupt records. That's it, though it ignored that second row. So we have another option to pass inside this read CSV called store rejects equal to true. And if you pass this equal to true, then what are all the corrupt records, the kind of records information will be stored in two tables called reject scans and reject errors. So if you see, reject scans stores the information on high level, on the table level. If you see the source file name and the data types of this and all. Now the reject error stores the information on the data level. If you see, it stores the exact row or the actual data. So you can just query this table and get those kind of correct records directly. Now in case if you already have the CSV file and it has the header, but in case if you want to change the header, then you can even do that as well. So you just pass the names. So right now in my CSV file, I have 5 columns, but the last one name is the destination, and this is DOB in my file. If I come here and show you the file, see, if you see, it's a DOB and designation, the last one, but I want to read it as date of birth and DES. So that's what I have here. You can just pass the names of the column, so it reads with the new column names which we have given. So that's it. This is on high level on what we can do with the CSV files in DuckDB. Thank you so much for watching.